guys, what's up? It's Eli Knight with Knight Jiu-Jitsu, and of course with Budo Brothers. We're doing this in conjunction with the Budo Brothers, so check them out at budobrothers.com. And today I'm going to show some common situations from a headlock with different posture, different energy that he can give you, and how to get out of different scenarios. So if Dustin catches me in a headlock on the ground, of course, standard disclaimer, you shouldn't have gotten this far. He's done something right, I've done something wrong. We shouldn't have wound up in this position, but this is one of the most common grappling moves that happen in an actual fight, because it's kind of factory installed. It's kind of instinctive for the bad guy to grab you by the head and try to squeeze it off and throw you to the ground, maybe pummel you. So if you find yourself in this situation, there's some things, the big things to consider first of all is don't be flat. Don't let him get you flat on the ground and smash you. So I'm going to try to get on my side as much as possible. I'm going to put this leg for a kickstand, turn my shoulder into him, and try to stay on my side. So in this situation here, he's got a wide base and he's connecting his arms to try to hold and to squeeze. So he's not punching yet. We'll deal with that one in a second. But as long as he's here and he's got this wide base like this, I'm going to reach this one as far around as I can. If I can reach around his arm, that's great. If I can reach around his lat, that's fine too. If I can grab material, that's also good. So from here, I'm going to step my outside leg, the one I'm using as a kickstand, that one's going to step and it's going to hook here. I want to make sure that this arm is free, and we'll talk about if it's not in a second, but if it is, I want to tuck it in and I want to use this leg to climb up. What's going to have to happen now is I'm going to have to go here, put my head toward the ground and pop up on my knee this way. And then once I get to this, I'm going to go here, switch to the knee. This knee is going to go down, the other knee is going to come up, and my hands are going to go on the ground to base like this. And then look, I keep going, I'm pushing my way up to this position. I go all the way across, and as long as he's hanging on, he'll follow me along this way because he doesn't want to let go of my head and let go of that control. So once we get to this position here, I make sure my base is stable, and then I'm going to come here, cut in with the bone of the forearm like this. I'm going to grab my wrist and I'm going to push my head diagonally away from this ankle, not straight up, but diagonally away there to break that grip like that. Of course, if this is an actual fight and strikes are allowed and everything else, I don't have to just frame like this. I can pound a little bit until he lets go of the headlock, and then I can get myself free. From here, you can elect to go into an arm lock, or if he keeps on going this direction over here, you can look to take his back. Now, as we're sitting here like this, if he got me in this position, this hand here should be monitoring anyway, because if he wants to let go of this connection because he wants to punch me now, if he starts to rear back to punch me, I need to be able to shoot this arm across to put up this gate here like this. So if he does go to punch right now, maybe he'll miss with that first one, and I want to try to get control of this arm here. Once I grab hold of that wrist and this one weaves inside, I'm going to hold like this right here. So now that I have this connection, I want to make sure I can stabilize it with this one hand so that then I can let go, tuck the elbow again like I mentioned before, start the climb one more time here like this, and now once we go here this way, because of the position that we wound up in like this, look, when I get to this position, I'm going to put my head on the ground like this. I'm going to hold his arm here for the option of this Kimura type arm lock, or just take this off of my head, put it behind his back, and look for the control out of this position. Now, one question I always get whenever I'm showing these is that since these are both contingent on me tucking my elbow and climbing over the guy, it's like, what if he's holding this arm and he's not allowing me to do that? So if he's here and he's got my arm and I can't tuck that elbow, obviously I'm not going to be able to make the climb because he's not allowing me to twist and climb up the body like this. So what I want to look to do here now is I'm going to connect my two hands like this, gable grip, behind his shoulder, and I'm going to actually try to scoot away from him. As I go to scoot away here, what he wants to do, unless he wants to follow and unless he doesn't want me to get up to my knees, he has to follow me by scooting his hips toward me like that. So I set that precedent. So then here I go again. He follows again. And then once I see that established, that behavior like that, this time whenever I go to scoot away, as he goes to follow me, I'm going to plant both feet and bridge up and over across my body here like this. Here. Roll him over his shoulders. And then we wind up in this position here. Now I look again to regain the top position, get rid of this if it's connected. If not, then just go straight to the back or go into the arm lock. The option's yours. Those are three different variations, three different energies you might see whenever you find yourself in a headlock position like that, and ways to get out of them. So again, check out budobrothers.com. A lot of good stuff those guys are doing over there. Keep watching the Knight Jiu-Jitsu channel, guys. Thanks a lot.